Huh?
and then use a scheduler to adjust when they're allowed to spend more or less time in certain types of apps. Like obviously watching a movie on weekends, scrolling Instagram for 3 hours when they're supposed to be asleep.
I'm not finna do all that.
So the upside here is
All that
obvious.
setting up
Much
hours
better
here and all that.
controls for parents that directly address
Right?
Lazy.
I just don't want to do it. That's too much. I shouldn't have to do all that work.
Lazy black. Boom.
I shouldn't have to do all that work just to use an app on the phone. Like, come on, dog. This ain't
You're supposed to be sample her.
this ain't math class. Like, what y'all doing?
I thought it was make those samples.
We've talked about this before.
Like, I don't get it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying? This not. It's not right. So, what I'm saying?
That's possible. Controls means the youngest possible.
See what I'm saying? Like, it's not right.
You really gonna be seeing some stars.
But I want to see what he got to say next. I don't know.
And they did pick out to all of them. And I would say the new Siri is exactly what we were expecting. Like, in terms of capability,
What?
pretty much straight down Broadway. Like, no dramatic surprises, nothing that they announced that made us go, oh my god, that's crazy.
Uh-oh.
No letdowns either, which is great. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's about what we expected. The basics are, you'll now be able to trigger the new Siri on the iPhone by either swiping down from the dynamic island or holding down that power button while you talk to it. It has a slightly new animation and this general new look.
Okay.
Plus a new, more expressive voice.
Extra.
What?
And it launches you into a conversational chat that pulls from Apple's new broad world knowledge base. Cites its
What's wrong with
sources,
it?
Has some of those, and lets you click through to that, which I tried.
It's not like it say ask
And it
Siri,
syncs
but
your conversation history
like
inside a new Siri app.
it's not bad. But I mean, I just still prefer the original iOS 18. But I want to look at iOS 18 with like the capabilities of iOS 27. Like
So
crazy,
here's the-
dog.
Here's the thing, right? We already know
That'd be
Google
raw.
has lots of other great AI models to choose from.
See, yeah, this shit breaking on me, man.
You know what I'm talking about?
The way that Apple every single time.
You know what I'm talking about? You see what I'm saying?
I think this is
Ah!
I'm gonna give you about it.
Ah!
So Claude and Gemini and GPT are really good at other things, but Apple's Series is going to be the one that can plug into all of the knowledge of what it
Siri's
has
still
on
stupid,
your
but at the
device.
same time she's slow.
That's actually
It's
on
like
your
you see now.
Now, I am
You
planning on
see
doing an
lazy.
entire separate video, like I
I wanna
said,
do
reviewing
shit.
this,
Yeah.
demoing it, showing exactly
Yeah.
what it's capable of.
So I don't
There's
get
like
it.
some quirks already, some
Lazy
interesting
ass
things that it is not doing that I expected, like showing a transcription as you're talking instead of when you're done. Little stuff like that. Again, stay tuned for review. But I think they just basically played it extremely safe. They did the stuff that you expect Apple's to do. And it was kind of funny that through this
Apples.
whole keynote, there were a
I
ton
guess
of
you talking
live
about like the
demos.
apples fruit
Most of
in the
it
bag.
say, yeah, a lot of you are rightfully skeptical, and we learned our lesson from last time. So here we go. This time it's definitely working for real, and we're showing you exactly what it can do. So yeah, what can it do? It can look through your messages, through your photos, your calendar, and pull answers to questions from that stuff. And it can take actions inside these apps. So it can send messages, add stuff to your calendar, set reminders.
Can they already do that?
All the most basic stuff. And that's why I say it's like, it's about
See,
right.
Siri can already add
It's not
calendar.
going all
Can
the way
already
to
add
this
notes.
insane agentic stuff that Google was just showing on
I
stage.
just wanted to
Gemini
feel more like an
a couple weeks
AI.
ago at I/O. Like, I had those concerns about asking Gemini to take a picture of a concert poster and it buys tickets for you. Like, I don't know, is it going to get that right? Is it going to spend too much money? Is it going to get the right seats or the right dates?
It better do the right. What are you talking about? I ain't doing it.
But this Apple one, it's just going to stop short and it's just going to add it to your calendar. Just do it.
She's supposed to do that. She gotta do that because that's what I asked her. I didn't ask her to do nothing else. She doing the bare minimum, but then want to act like she can't hear. But then don't get it wrong. You see what I'm saying?
Apple Calendar, Gemini doesn't see this.
Yeah, I call you, then you ain't want to respond.
Actually be most helpful with the context of.
But you want to come out to the dynamic island though.
Siri can also
But you wanna what?
from what's on your screen.
You see what I'm saying?
And
Whatever she doing.
literally inside the camera app. That's just an updated version of the visual intelligence stuff we've seen. So it's definitely
We got
servicing
SVI.
a lot more people this way. So people are going to be taking pictures of stuff and then identifying it with visual intelligence. You could also see how
You
this
know
would
what?
be particularly useful if you were making smart glasses at some point. But now my number one concern.
Okay,
watching all this
okay.
was,
Question mark.
What about third-party apps? right? Like obviously, okay, it's Siri. Of course, it should be able to pull
Siri.
conversation that I had. It knows my contacts, but what about that
Stereo.
conversation that I had? Or what about pulling from my Google Calendar instead of my Apple Calendar? What about sending something to?
Okay, well, if I want my Google Calendar, then you pull up my Google Calendar. If I want my regular calendar, my stock calendar, I'm doing my regular calendar. What you mean? What you mean?
As long as
Yeah,
the
dog.
developer has enabled like app intents and the app.
Duh. Or you can use both. Say I want one on my Google Calendar and on my regular.
Summoned intentionally by the user. It doesn't seem like it can be a default, but you can decide to use.
It should be an option. Like it should be optional.
If you ask it,
You should have the option to say yes or no.
That podcast that Greg recommended me and play it.
Now.
Well, of course, if it's an iMessage conversation, you find it and then start playing it in Apple Podcasts.
Like 5 minutes.
But if you don't want to, you could say play it in Spotify or Pocket Casts.
Right.
And then it would know that that's also a podcast player, and it would do the app stuff.
Okay.
And do the same action.
Okay,
in that
now.
app for you. So as long as you tell it,
You gotta do that?
You can. But I definitely need to push this to see how far it goes. Like, is it going to be able to do geo-fenced recurring tasks in Tick, my app of choice, instead of Apple Reminders? Maybe, I don't know. Is it going to be able to pull from WhatsApp group chats if it has like the same set of contacts as iMessage? TV.
Okay, that's
the best it's ever gonna get.
something I don't really know about that much. So I don't know about all that. I just want to say that just help me do some help me do some simple tasks every day. That's all I want. I don't really care about nothing else. I don't really care about nothing else.
His first day behind the wheel.
Like that's all I ask.
You ain't gonna get
TBD.
You know.
But here it is. Here's the most disappointing slide from the whole keynote. This is the list of every device that supports the newest, most powerful Siri on-device models.
Oh,
So
no.
yeah, the only iPhones that will run it are the iPhone Air and 17 Pro. Because those still
Why
use
iPhone
12
Air?
gigs of RAM. Kind of hilarious considering the iPhone 16 was built from the ground up for Apple Intelligence.
Huh?
And is already outdated before that stuff is
Dang!
But I'm told that the only
Apple, they
difference
like to play
between the
tricks
most
and games.
advanced
Oh.
device models and the
Outdated
ones that
already?
other iPhones will
That's what
be
I'm
getting
saying.
on the 16
They like to play out. They like to
is
play
the
tricks
new
and games
Siri
with being
voice
outdated.
and the
Oh,
updated
my gosh.
visitation.
That's why I'm
Also,
looking
fun
out
fact,
for you.
in Vision
Like,
Pro,
Man, when you
Siri
supposed to
is
get?
just this little
That's
floating
what
orb in your space.
my that
And when you
teacher
want to
offered
activate
he
it,
said
literally
you don't
just
even
look at
update.
the orb
I'm
and
not
start
gonna upgrade my
talking,
phone
and
every
since
time a
it's
new one
he
comes out.
knows
Just do it like
and
every
responds.
couple
Clever. So you can ask it about,
models
the windows you have open.
I mean, you
or
can,
even
you can
any
upgrade to what
objects
you
around
like. If you
in
like
your
the new
real
one,
space.
you upgrade.
Reminds me a lot of Circle to
No,
Search
but like,
on the
remember
Galaxy
how they keep
XR
putting them
headset.
out
Remember
every
that demo?
time?
You can just sort of point at something.
Right, but
and Google
I
it
mean,
for
You do it like every.
you might like the new
then there's
one.
also some new
You might like the old
Apple
one.
things
It
that they
depends on
talked
your
about
preference.
that aren't part of the new Siri. Like if you
Everybody
have
different.
Safari tabs open, it can
Jump down.
automatically arrange them into groups for you based on topics, and then automatically keep them sorted. And then you can also describe a Safari extension with natural language, and it'll just build it, which is really cool for especially things like the most ultra niche thing that you want your web browser to do. Or even better, you can describe a Siri shortcut with natural language, and it will build that Siri shortcut for you and let you edit it after the fact, the full-on editor. So this is a
Oh
great
my
way
gosh,
to make
man! I don't need another app to edit an app. I just need an app that just edits.
You need
And then
an
I'm
app
done.
to- You need an app to edit the app
It'll
to
build
edit
it,
the
and you
app.
can edit it later.
I don't need all that editing.
The update where it goes like 15 notifications you might get in a row all get summarized and consolidated into one updating notification from Apple Home.
Hmm?
Finally, that is long overdue and much welcome.
No, I don't like that. I want all my notifications all on my screen. I don't want to have it separate because it reminds me of like
There's also the new photo editing
notifications
tools, which
that I got
now
more than
not
one
just do
instead of just seeing
cleanups,
one.
But it will also now offer to extend the outer edges of your image by up to 25%. And the demos I've seen seem to work really well, extending in all directions. And it immediately makes me wonder if I can just take that finished image and then extend it again
Oh, man,
and again and again. I don't know, how far can it go? And then there's also
I mean, but what point?
spatial
Like,
reframing,
what are you
which
trying
is
to do? Like,
quite literally turning the image using what it can figure out with AI about depth to work out what should be in
Oh,
a new
Lord.
background with a new perspective. This is really the closest they've ever gotten to bending the definition of what is a photo. Very technically impressive party trick, but I think maybe still a party trick.
How we gonna get rid of that?
It's weird. I don't see people doing this a lot, but it is crazy if it works. This is also one of the things that they had to mention will have limited daily use. If you want to update your total use, because this uses their more powerful cloud models, if you want more usage, then you have to update your iCloud subscription to get more. Oh, and then maybe the most Apple thing ever is the new Passwords app. Will be able to identify, first of all, if you have
I don't like that. I mean, it's different, but like,
and then
I prefer just password.
be able to agentically go to that website, log in with your weak password, go through the menus, and change
I know y'all want to try
to
it
a
on
more
cool, but
secure
it was cool.
password for you, and then save and remember that secure password. Super, super clever, very convenient, and that also basically means you're locking yourself a little more into that password.
I don't use that.
Passwords. In fact, that might have been the theme for this whole event. The irony is not lost on me that they named the newest version of macOS Golden Gate, because when the walls of that walled garden are golden gates, it's like maybe it's not so bad in there anyway, right? Maybe if you use iMessage and Apple Calendar and Safari and all of their services, it's kind of nice. Unless you're a HomePod user. There was no mention of HomePod for the entire keynote, the entire event. You remember the HomePod, that little Siri box with nice speakers in it? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, and then one more sneaky reference at the end. So if you were still paying attention an hour in, with like 10 minutes left of the keynote, there was a slide. They showed some new development.
Oh, so that means I should just spend like 5 seconds. I stop paying attention.
To different aspect ratios, which is
Oh, that's not good.
What kind of device would have
Not good.
multiple aspect ratios that you need your app to?
That goes that way.
Right. Tell me you have a foldable comment without telling me you have a foldable comment. Anyway, get subscribed for those full reviews, and make sure to leave a comment below if there's something specific that you want to see tested when I get my hands on all that beta software. And also make sure to get shopping for Father's Day with the sponsor of this video, Ridge. So reminder,
Forgot about
Father's
all
Day
the
is
sponsor.
coming up
That's okay.
June
I
21st.
forgot about Father's
So
Day.
Ridge is offering up to 40% off a whole bunch of the stuff on their site, which is really
Y'all
good.
reminded
So
me.
since there's so many good things, I'm just going to speed run some of the very best ones. So for dads, first off, there's the Ridge Power Bank, 5-in-1 charging, MagSafe,
You gonna be
Apple
charged
Watch
up, huh?
USB Type-C and Lightning cables, all in one device.
But the new
10,000
power
mAh
bank?
capacity with a kickstand, that's enough to charge 2 iPhone 17 Pros. And
Dang,
the charger
got that
actually
2
does it all.
Pro.
So then there's one of my new favorite items, the tracker card, which works with Apple's Find My network. It's IP67 rated, and it has a battery that lasts up to 5 months and can be wirelessly charged. Also,
Dang, after that I gotta get a new one.
find it. And of course, wallets.
Oh,
So the
no.
new Heritage oil waxed leather, giving it an old school look.
Crazy.
Or if your dad loves the outdoors, these topographical wallets are inspired by real elevation maps of Yosemite, Yellowstone, and the Great Smoky Mountains. Very clever. Use the
Okay.
link below, rich.com/mkbhd to get up to 40%
Okay.
off for your dad or for yourself. I'm not judging. And hey, if you get something that's not the right fit, they have a 99-day free return policy, no questions asked. So that's been it. Thank you for watching. I'll look forward to your comments. Catch you guys in the next one.
Bye.